Okay, I hope this angle fits. I hope. I don't know. Um, for the record, I'm a tea drinker now, and yeah, I love that. And since it's the first days of September, I think it's very reasonable that I took a Christmas mix tea and made it because it smells really nice, and now it's officially fall for me. I don't care if it's still sunny outside. It is sunny, like for the past week. It rained every single day, and now the sun is coming out and it's turning fall. Like outside is looking like summer. I don't like that. I'm done with summer. Um, yeah. No, honestly, this summer sucked. I'm sorry. My summer sucked. So I'm happy to have like a new part of my life beginning right now. I mean, that's happening anyway. Because this is gonna be a little life update, like for myself, and uh, for the record, I'm making these videos to like, well, first of all, I'm making them because I'm bored, and for the second of all, I like to look at videos from the past and cringe because I look at myself and I'm like, ah, girl, what did you wear? Why do you talk that way? It's gonna happen anyway. That we will cringe when we look like to the past. So yeah, I don't care. I'm just bored. I want to record this because I think it's a better use of time than just rot in my bed. Um, and yeah, that's why I'm doing this. So this is gonna be a life update slash like a video podcast or so. And yeah, I'm just gonna yap about my life. I don't know. So yeah, let's talk about the past year. So in 2024 in summer, I graduated here in Germany. Um, and like 2 months after, I started my exchange year. And that's why there are two videos on my account saying my first 3 days in New York and homecoming dress shopping. Because I was convinced, oh my god, this is a unique experience. Yes, it was a unique experience, but I'm gonna. Oh my god, I forgot the word. I'm gonna document this whole exchange journey, and then I made two videos at the start of my exchange year, and now I'm back in Germany. And that's. I'm scared to look at these videos because I feel like I'm gonna get the urge to delete them. Maybe I'll delete them. Maybe if this thing's online, this is my first video on there. I don't know yet. But yeah. And I spent 10 months in the US, in North Carolina. I found like the coolest, the nicest, the kindest people there. I'm so thankful for that. It was a hard year for me, but it also taught me a lot of things, and it showed me what things I didn't know before, but I loved, like theater. I I did like acting and stuff for the first time, and now I'm back here and I don't have any option to continue this, even though I would love it. Um, Being there, I fulfilled my 10th official year of dancing. Like now I've been dancing consistently for 10 years, and now I can't do that anymore either. Um, because I came back, I'm in Germany since like 3 months now, four. Um, no, not four. That's way too long. God, I hope not. Um, and I stayed at my parents' house, my dad's house, um, for 3 months before I moved here. That was the that's about a week and a little more ago. And now this is a whole new area I'm in, and I'm very happy to be here and live the life I've been planning for over a year now. I have been consistently thinking about being here um, every single day in the past year and longer now. Um, and yeah, I'm here for the record because I think this thing is coming out before my vlog that I made where I'm moving and all of that. Because I feel like if I don't have to cut this, I am editing that video right now, but it's probably not going to be done anytime soon. Um, I'm in fashion school right now. The school hasn't started yet or anything. I'm like one of the first people that is living here. Like I'm a freshman, obviously. So I have two roommates that are in second year. Um, but they're not here yet, so I'm living alone because they are like on vacation and stuff, and I'm already settling in and all of that. I think I'm one of the first years or the first year that is starting to live here, and because as I have seen it in the past week, people are moving their stuff in, but they're going home again until they're like close to the start of the year, and I have about like 20 days or so until it starts, and I'm living 6 hours away, so I just stayed here, and it's my first time living alone, like by myself. Of course, that's not gonna stay like that, but this is a new experience for me already, and yeah, it is chill. It is interesting. I think I'm a very introverted person. I try to overcome that, obviously, because, well, what do I say? Obviously, I try to overcome it the best I can. I think the past year has been a good experience of getting out of my comfort zone, so I'm less scared to talk to people anymore. I'm still scared, but I'm not as horrified anymore. Um, and yeah, I'm a person that needs people around them, but I also really cherish the time I get for myself, and sometimes I just like being by myself. So I'm completely alone right now. For the past week, I have been not having contact to any people here. I have had contact to people home, that like to people that are in my hometown and all of that, and my friends and all, but they're not here. So I have been alone. I will probably be alone for another week or longer. Um, I hope I hope I'll deal with that pretty good. I think I am. Um, yeah. So it's funny because um, when I moved here in like the first days, and my family called me, and my grandparents and my dad, they all said that I have to like look at my eating, like that I don't eat like unhealthy stuff all the time. Girl, I'm living so healthy right now. I cook for myself every single day, fresh stuff, and I'm grocery shopping, and I think I'm very responsible in that. Like I don't buy a bunch of snacks. I don't at all. Um, and I think that's pretty mature of me, and I think that's pretty good. Um, yeah. What else do we talk about? Oh, yeah, because I'm looking at myself right now while I'm recording this, and I see this painting behind me. I can't even. I'm sorry. So I will yap about my journey in art. So let's say first, what is art? Art is basically anything you make. I'm sorry. Um, art can be a drawing, a painting. Obviously, that's like the first thing people think about. Art can be a dance. Art can be music, obviously. It can't even be a video. It can be anything you make up from your mind, and like a performance. Under there is like so much stuff. There is music, there is dance, there is acting, like any kind of that stuff. There's filmmaking. Like almost everything is art. Okay. So since I was little, since I can think, I am constantly drawing or uh, anything. Sewing is art. I learned that from my grandma when I was like 7. And yeah, so ever since I can think, I'm making art. I'm creating. I do sew. I do draw for the biggest part. I do somehow I paint. I don't know. Um, I have done way better paintings. Way better painting. I'm gonna talk about this. Um, yeah, I've done anything. All I do is create. I don't feel like I can live without creating. I have been a performance is art. I have been performing for 10 years straight now, consistently. Um and now acting has come to that too. And now I'm here. And in the past few months, not even since I'm back here in Germany, I think that is when I started noticing it the most. Um in the past months, like in the last months of my exchange year, um, I have started to draw less. The one thing I did was I painted 2 little paintings, and then I started to notice I'm not doing much of that anymore. I have been like, of course, I have not been not doing art. In that time, I had my whole theater background just going through. So I did not live without art. I don't think that's possible for me. Um, but I just stopped painting. Like I started painting and then I stopped. And I stopped drawing. And every time I tried it, every time I did something, I looked at it. And that's what I have been noticing since I'm back in Germany more and more. I look at what I did and I hate it. Hate is a strong word, I know, but I do. I have multiple sketchbooks. I have one here, and they're not filling up as much anymore. And I'm a person that gets art block extremely fast. Um, and I have been drawing things off of Pinterest that already were drawn for like the past 2, 3 years. And I looked at that and I liked it. And that was the problem for me. I It wasn't my idea. It was just copying someone else's work. And that made me pretty sick. And yeah, that's when I stopped drawing. At the end of my exchange year, I came back and Now I don't have the option to dance anymore. I don't have the option to do theater. So the only thing I am capable of doing right now, since my sewing machine is also not working, is drawing and painting. And I'm trying. I'm, I tried. I'm still trying, um, but the process is taking way longer. Um, to just take a picture, not of a drawing. It Max is a reference photograph of a person. I'm starting with people right now because I want to learn how to draw people and be confident in what I do. Um, and so I'm having a really hard time not seeing any, like when you look at a drawing and you have been drawing, then you see like the lines that are most important, the lines that make out the real form, and like the details that are important. You don't see very much of that on just the picture. You just have to find it out. And that's what I'm learning right now, and it's very frustrating. It is frustrating not having real many ideas. It is scary because I'm starting school in the next few days. In like 20 days, and a big part of that is making art. It is a school for a specific form of art, and in there are incorporated own ideas, sketches, um, plans, um, and like the handsy work, the sewing, and all of that. And of course, you're getting to learn that, but it's intimidating to me because right now I'm at a stage of beginning something again. Um, and yeah, so every time I'm looking at what I did right now, I look at it and I don't like it. That's okay. Um, Sometimes I do like it, but it's not a big, good feeling because I still have the feeling of, wow, you're doing something of your own once. And yeah, so that's my struggle right now. And in the past weeks, my friend Zena asked me, because she was moving too, like 2 weeks, 3 weeks, like a month before. I don't care, a month before I was moving, she was moving, and like a month before and a week before she was moving, she like sent me a voice message and was like, "Hey, I forgot to ask you, can you like, if you want, can you make me a painting for my apartment?" And she like told me what she liked, and like of course I know her aesthetic kind of, and like what kind of stuff she wants. And so I looked up a reference, and well, her references, not her references, the stuff she liked, like she just told me a color palette: white, black, gray, and pink. um and when I looked that up on Pinterest, um I looked at the pictures and I kind of want to give her something that is part of me too, right? And I don't want to give her a painting of a duck with a bow on the head, because for me that's not nice. And yeah, I found, because there is an artist, Tyler the Creator, that we both like, and one of his album covers has a pink background, a picture of him in black and white. So I made her that. I took my time. I looked at every single detail on his face, and I did it. And it is really nice. It turned out really nice. But every single time I look at something I make, I look at the mistakes. I see where I accidentally used the wrong color, and tried to blend it out and smudged it a little, and yet you can still see that. Of course, people who don't know the process and all of that, they don't see it. That's good. But the artist always sees what the process was like, and it's the turnout of the process. So it turned out good. For me, in my head, I could have done it better. And that is every single time I look at art. And I think now I have been talking about art the past 10 minutes because I see that timer over my head. And the last time I looked at it and I talked about art was 13 minutes. Now we're at almost 21. Anyway, and a story about this painting is I went to the store for like, I don't know what to call that store. It's like the handsy stuff store, the one where you like buy screws and all of that, and like I got the plant. You can like buy rugs and all of that, like furniture store, but more handsy stuff. I don't know. And I found a giant canvas, and I always wanted a giant canvas in my room. I want artwork in my room, and I bought the canvas and came home. A few days later, I was bored. I looked at the canvas like it was still white, but it was hung up, so it was just a white wall. And I took it off and I tried to make something. Turns out I hated it. I put color over it. It did not cover up very good. And that color was empty, so I had three left. So I took kitchen towels and put it over. There you can see like these squares. Those are the kitchen towels. They give it structure, and the only like light color I had remaining was the red. And now I'm looking at it. I don't like it, and I think it could go great as a Halloween decoration because this looks like a butcher's floor. Yeah. So I will try to fix that somehow. I don't know how yet. I have a plan. I hope it's working out. But this thing can't stay there because every single time I look at it, I don't like it. Yeah, okay. I'm done talking about my art journey. Oh my god, that's stressful. Let's talk about this plant. I don't know, I'm yapping. This plant I bought at the same store since I have been planning this whole room since a year. I know it looks empty, but every single thing I hear I thought 10 times about at least. And my plan was, hey, I want a big pot plant because I think it gives the room a little soul. I think it gives it a little life, a little, yeah. And I found her. I don't know how I am supposed to water her or take care of her, but she's still alive, so everything's fine, I guess. We could not put her in the back of the car, so I took this plant on the passenger seat. I held it for like 20 minutes. I could not see anything. It was like a rainforest. It was hot that day, and I had just a plant with its leaves like getting in my face. It was really funny. But yeah, I found a little silver pot. I'm a very silver person. I love jewelry, even though I have not been wearing any rings for the past 2 weeks. and it feels comforting not wearing them. The past 2 years, I could not go without even having them, without even not having one of them on, because I have this specific ring stack. My rings are laying over there, that's why I'm looking there. I have this specific ring stack on my hands, and even if I forget one at home and I go to school, I was used to only taking my rings off when I would go shower. I was sleeping with them, I was cooking with them on. I was used to having them on 24 hours a day. And when even one of them was off, this weight on my hand felt different. I'm talking about this like it's like something mis like it's a mystery. I don't know. But yeah. And now I just had them on in the past few days, and it felt just wrong. So I took them off. No, I have not been putting them on since days, and it feels good. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what's going on with me. Yeah, I got glasses the week before I moved. No, the day before I moved. Like a few days before moving, I went to the optician, um, of my trust, because I have been, like, I had an apprenticeship there, and I was doing pretty good, and like it was a friend of our family, and like I had a job offer there even. Like what? But it's not what I wanted to do. Um, so yeah, I'm good with the lady that works there, and I went there a few days before and was like, hey, could I have glasses like before that day, or can we ship them to my apartment? And she was like, oh yeah, no, sure, no problem. So the day before we would get in the car and drive here, my dad picked up my glasses, and now I have glasses, and I think they're really cute. There's a mirror, so I'm looking in the mirror. But no, because like 2 years ago, I had the apprenticeship, and we found out that I needed glasses, but I didn't get them because I tried every single pair of glasses in the store, and none of them looked good. And now I'm a little older. My face changed, my hair changed. Like obviously, you change with time. And I got in there, and I was super nervous that I would not find glasses that look cute on me. And I found these, and these are like giant for me, but I love them because like you can see my eyebrows through the glasses. And there was this coworker I worked with too when I had the apprenticeship, and he saw me in those glasses when we decided that it was gonna be those. He was like, are we gonna work the ring in with the glasses too? Because as big as they are, it would fit. Thank you, Kai. But yeah, it was really funny. I'm happy now. And I feel sometimes I put them on and I feel prettier with my glasses. And I think that's pretty good. Like it's an accessory, but it's also useful. So, and it doesn't look bad on me. I'm so happy about that. Yeah. Okay. Now I gotta think about what I'm talking about, or if I'm gonna stop this thing, because I think we're taking long enough. We're at half an hour now. Anyway, okay. I think that was almost like, now you had me yapping for half an hour, so I think I'm good. I think I talked a little about my life. I have to fix something with my bank today or in the next week, or I'm gonna lose my account. I don't want that. But yeah, that's kind of stressing me out right now. Let me tell you. I know I said I'm gonna stop this and like finish this video up, but I have one more story. Um, okay, last thing to talk about is how I got so I was expecting like a really important letter from my bank. I knew that it was coming in the next few days, and problem is my roommates aren't here yet. So I texted them and was like, hey, do we have a key for the mailbox? Because like none of the keys on my like on the keychain that I got worked. And they were like, oh yeah, supposed to be there. It wasn't. And my roommate, who is in Scotland right now, uh, she has the keys, like the key for the mailbox. So I can't just open it and take the letter out. I had to like I I opened the mailbox. I looked inside, and it was like a slit where you can look inside, but you can't get it. You can just look, because on the other side you're supposed to open it with the key. But I didn't have the key. But I needed that thing. Until my roommate is back, I need to clear like the situation with the bank. So that doesn't work. Um and what I did was I took a piece of paper, like some ad that I got in my mailbox that I actually got out, and I had this glue roller. And well, first of all, I stood with chopsticks outside of my house and tried to get it out. And I pray that nobody has seen me, because that would be really embarrassing. Like imagine you find someone in front of a random house. You don't know if this person lives in there, with chopsticks trying to get something out of a mailbox. That looks weird. Yeah. So I really hope. And I took this ad, like this piece of paper, and I rolled this glue roller like 30 times over there. I put it in the slit, pressed it down on my letter, and I like got it out somehow because of that. But yeah, if you saw me with chopsticks outside of some random house trying to get something out of a mailbox, no, you did not. Yeah. But yeah, that was it. That was my little mailbox story. Yeah. Okay. So this is everything that I had in my mind flowing around. Um, and now I'm starting to drink my tea. No, because when I sat down here, it was really hot, and now it has good temperature. Maybe a little too cold, but I'm not burning my mouth with it, so it's fine. But yeah, that was my life update. That was everything so far. I'm in desperate need of probably a beanbag, a rug for my room, because there is a giant blank space on this floor which I don't like, and a giant poster to put over my bed, because this is looking kind of sad. Wait. This is sad. Because I want a big poster of Sofia Isela, because she's like a giant inspiration for me. I think that would fit there pretty good. Yeah, I have a Moulin Rouge poster over there, and because I went there like 2-3 weeks ago, and I saw the musical, and it was like the first time I went into a theater again since I was doing theater, and I cried in the first minute and in the last one because I miss dancing and acting so much. But yeah, now I have some good experience in that. I know what I like and what I love doing. And yeah, now this is everything. I hope you're having a good day. I will be cooking myself something healthy for lunch. And yeah, that was everything inside my head. You had a little tour of what's going on in my mind. And yeah, I hope you have a great day. Bye.